Welcome to my daily HR metrics series by Nicolas Behbahani. Organizations across the globe are making a massive, expensive mistake with artificial intelligence. Right now, companies are looking at a new AI tool, doing some quick math, and immediately cutting jobs to save money. But new research from Orgvue proves this completely misunderstands how AI actually works. Welcome back to our daily HR metrics series. Today, we are tearing down the illusion of the AI driven layoff. Here's the reality. AI doesn't replace entire roles. It replaces specific fractional activities within those roles. If you just shrink your workforce size without completely redesigning the underlying work, you aren't creating efficiency. You are creating chaos. Transformation has to start with the work itself, not the org chart. Orgvue's research highlights a profound truth. Workforce begins with work. It's called a workforce for a reason. AI changed the work first. We changed the roles, which then changed the structure. Let's look at the biggest blind spot. Accountability. As Orgvue brilliantly points out, you can automate a process, but you cannot automate accountability. You can't send an AI agent to jail. You cannot fire an algorithm for compliance breach. The execution of a task might be handed over to a machine, but the accountability for the outcome remains strictly with the human. Therefore, planning the future workforce is no longer just about balancing labor costs. It's about mapping human oversight to machine execution. To mathematically diagnose how AI is altering the daily reality of your jobs, today we are introducing the Fractional Role Disruption Index, FRDI. This metric stops you from viewing roles as single, unchangeable units and instead breaks them down into an activity analysis. Here is the formula. Take the total hours of subtasks fractionally automated by AI within a specific role, divide that by the total baseline hours for the traditional role, and multiply by 100. If a role's FRDs crosses 30%, you can no longer just leave the job description as is. That role has been fundamentally fragmented and must be formally redesigned, or you risk burning out your humans with overloaded accountability. We have to move from a fire and hire mentality to a reskill and redeploy strategy. AI forces us to view jobs not as static titles, but as a fluid collections of activities. What is a fractional role disruption index for your core teams? Are you redesigning the work or just hoping your old org chart survives the new technology? See you tomorrow for another new HR metric. For your daily dose of learning people analytics, make sure to like and follow my YouTube and LinkedIn